Hello, welcome to Cần News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Headline today. Secretary of Cần Thơ City Lê Quang Mạnh led delegation of the City Party Committee, the People's Council, the People's Committee, and the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee to visit and congratulate Catholic, Protestant, and bishops, priests, and pastors in Cần Thơ City on the occasion of Easter Day 2023. Vietnam Veterans Association coordinated with Cần Thơ Veterans Association to open training on personnel and policy work. The 10th Southern 4K Festival will take place at Bình, Thủy District Square from April 28 to May 2nd, 2023. On the morning of April 11, Mr. Lê Quang Mạnh, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of the City Party Committee, who is also head of Cần Thơ City National Assembly Delegation, led delegation of the City Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee to visit and congratulate Catholic, Protestant, and bishops, priests, and pastors in Cần Thơ City on the occasion of Easter 2023. On behalf of the delegation, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh extends best wishes to bishops, priests, pastors, dignitaries, and followers on the occasion of Easter Day in 2023. At the same time, he hopes they continue to promote the end results, unite, be positive, promote the patriotic tradition, live a good life, good religion, contributing to local socio-economic development. The bishops, priests, and pastors affirmed that they will continue to mobilize and guide the faithful to unite, better implement patriotic emulation movements, and work together to build and promote the great relative bloc in the whole nation, continue to devote more to the development of Cần Thơ City. On the afternoon of April 10, the Standing Committee of Cần Thơ City Party Committee held a meeting to give comments on Cần Thơ City planning dossier for the period of 2021-2030 with a vision to the year 2050. Mr. Lê Quang Mạnh, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of the City Party Committee, who is also head of Cần Thơ City National Assembly Delegation, chaired the meeting.
Deputies gave opinions on some contents related to specific development factors and conditions of the locality, which emphasizes the living environment must be better and how to promote the land most effectively. Orientations on socio-economic environment development, space layout problems, map and database system of Cần Thơ City planning period 2021 to 2030, vision to 2050. Leader of the city asked the planning agency to synthesize the comments of deputies to complete the dossier. How to make planning must be long-term, stable but not immutable, stick to reality, adjust when it's necessary, and propose mechanisms and policies to promote rapid and sustainable development.
According to data from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, the average export prices of rice in the first 3 months of the year reached over $530 per ton, up 9.2% over the same period of last year and the highest price in the past 10 years. The first quarter of 2023, the spot price of 5% broken rice averaged about $450 per ton, and 25% broken rice reached about $430 per ton, higher than the export price of rice of the same grade in Thailand and India. The high export price of rice is due to the sharp increase in the proportion of high-grade rice products, fragrant rice, sticky rice, basmati rice, and etc., with high selling prices. Currently, proportion of high-grade rice has accounted for 50% of Vietnam's total rice exports. In the first quarter of 2023, the Philippines and China are the two major rice export markets of Vietnam. On the morning of April 11, the Standing Committee of the Vietnam Veterans Association coordinated with Cần Thơ Veterans Association to open training on personnel and policy work for 230 delegates in the Southern region. Mr. Nguyễn Đức Kiện, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, attended. Attendees were introduced to many important contents in the Politburo's regulations on staff planning, on age and working time of Veterans Association, a degree of the Central Executive Committee of Veterans Association, on personal planning of the Vietnam Veterans Association, thoroughly understanding and implementing regimes and policies for veterans in terms of insurance, healthcare, allowances when leaving the job. On the afternoon of April 10, the Department of Science and Technology of Cần Thơ City held an international scientific workshop on biotechnology application in pharmaceutical chemistry. Attending the workshop were 80 delegates who are experts and scientists from the University of Vietnam of France, institutes, universities, and enterprises in the Mekong Delta region.
The workshop introduced new technological trends and advanced techniques in the field of pharmaceutical chemistry, research results of experts, institutes, universities at home and abroad to agencies, enterprises, and units operating in the field of pharmaceutical chemistry, thereby promoting the biotechnology application to produce raw material and biological drugs, functional foods of herbal origin, promoting the application and transfer of research results into production and life.
On the morning of April 10, 13 students achieved achievements in the National and International Roboton Contest 2023, along with 5 students who won prizes at the national contest. Students will start ideas to receive the certificate of merit from the chairman of the City People's Committee.
This year, Cần Thơ City Robothon team has excellently brought home the following prize: champion, first, second, third, and consolation from national to international contests. In particular, at the International Robothon contest in Malaysia, the primary block only had 1 championship, 1 first prize, and 1 second prize, all belonging to students of Cần Thơ City. At the ceremony, Mr. Trần Việt Trường, chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, warmly commended and congratulated the achievements of 18 students and teachers of Bình Thủy Primary School, Thới Bình 1 Primary School, and Thới 2 Secondary School, and Thới Long Secondary School.
Cần Thơ City People's Committee has just approved the list of Grade 4 textbooks and Grade 3 French textbooks used in general education institutions in the city. The implementation roadmap of the new general education curriculum is implemented as follows: from the 2020-2021 school year for Grade 1, from the school year 2021-2022 for Grades 2 and 6, from the school year 2022-2023 for Grades 3, 7, and 10, from the school year 2023-2024 for Grades 4, 8, and 11, from the 2024-2025 school year for Grades 5, 9, and 12. The 10th Southern 4K Festival will take place at Bình Thủy District Square from April 28 to May 2nd, 2023, on the occasion of the Home King's death anniversary and the Celebration Day, National Reunification, and May Day with various practical activities.
Up to this point, the task of preparing for the festival has been basically implemented as planned. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Thực Hiện, who is also head of organizers of the festival, suggested departments, agencies ensure the funds related to the organization pay attention to well perform the work of reception, logistics, strengthen socialization for festival activities. Along with that, actively propagate and promote the Southern Folk Cake Festival for this year to attract a large number of visitors arrive for visiting and enjoying food. Since then, making an impression on the tourism industry of Cần Thơ City as well as contributing to preserving and promoting the value of Southern folk cakes.
The good side in tourism of Cần Thơ City is in the first quarter of 2023, the total revenue from tourism is estimated at 1,471 billion Vietnamese đồng, up 134% year-on-year.
In the first quarter, the total number of visitors and tourists to Cần Thơ City increased by 76% over the same period of last year, Accommodation businesses served 757,000 visitors, up 71%. Model of river tourism in association with visiting Ninh Kiều Wharf, Ninh Kiều Night Market, Hậu River Night Food Area, and ecotourism, community-based tourism to visit garden houses and islets, is still an option of tourists when coming to Cần Thơ City.
And now a quick check on weather condition. Thank you very much for your attention. Please visit us on website kênh TV.vn. Bye for now.